This is straight up news for the week of February. I can't read those scribbles. Whatever. I didn't need them anyways. I'm Kris Mueller, and this is straight up news for the week of February 18th. There's been quite a bit of action on our site since my last show. Yeah, I know. It's been a while. The 4th episode of the Cog Arcade podcast was posted this week. They've added some music, and they got a Twitter feed. And they talked about some next-gen video game stuff as well. It was a pretty good listen. Links are below. So in the last few weeks, there's been a few new reviews for our website. Canadian Border and The Outcast both reviewed the new Sly Cooper game for the PS3 and the PS Vita. Juggernaut sat through the horrors of Dead Space 3, a game that I'm too chicken to even bother playing, and found that the horror aspect kind of went away when you were playing co-op, but it still maintained its fun level. Maybe I should try that, I might actually get through playing it then. Mr. Big Cat shared his thoughts on the Black Ops 2 Revolution DLC for the Xbox 360. You get some new maps, a new weapon, and a new zombie mode. Who doesn't love zombies, right? Paul Hammer reviewed Strike Suit Zero for the PC, and he actually posted a video of his review. I will link it right now.
Strike Suit Zero has some really good points. Flight mechanics are very strong, and with the counterpoint of the boost dashing Strike Suit, you get some pretty interesting gameplay situations. However, things can be pretty inconsistent. The targeting system gets confused, mission objectives are sometimes unclear, and the difficulty is all over the place. You'll be totally dominant 1 minute and get annihilated seconds later.
T-Monkey played Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch for the PS3, and I think it's safe to say he loved it. And to round up the last few reviews, The Outcast reviewed Fire Emblem, Awakening for the 3DS, Johnny Zio reviewed Pinball FX2 Zen Classics DLC for the Xbox 360, Alucard Black reviewed Corpse Party Book of Shadows for the PSV and PS Vita, Variation reviewed Crashmo for the 3D eShop, and Juggernaut reviewed Devil May Cry for the Xbox 360. As usual, you can visit CanadianOnlineGamers.com for these reviews, and links are below. On this episode of The Blitz, Josh goes through what you can expect to find in the next 7 days for video games and for movie releases. Headlining this week is Metal Gear Rising, Crysis 3, and the Tyranny of King Washington DLC for Assassin's Creed 3. Make sure you head on over to our site and let them know what you're picking up this week. So if you're looking to join a community of mature and diverse gamers, then make sure you visit GameCanadian.com to join our forums to get talking with us. We love new members, and no, you don't have to be Canadian to join. This has been Straight Up News for the week of February 18th. I'm Kris Mueller. Don't forget to check back next week for an all-new episode. Fingers crossed, and remember to game Canadian. So, if you have any suggestions for the show, make sure to leave them in the comments below. Last time I was asked to add more personality and stop reading from a script. So I tried to accommodate that today. Hopefully I did an alright job. And if there's anything else you'd like me to add, make sure to let me know. I think next week I'm going to do a gamer bio. I'm going to start off with myself so you can get to know me. And then every other week I'm going to pick somebody new. So hopefully you guys like that. I'd also like to mention I'm playing through Borderlands 2 DLC at the moment, and I plan on releasing a review of it fairly shortly. So if you're on the fence or you're not too sure if you want to pick it up, that might be something for you to check out. Also, if you want to, you can head on over to my video game channel itself, and I will be uploading the actual footage of me playing through it. So if maybe you don't even want to pick it up, you just want to watch somebody else play it, there's people out there that do that, by all means, go ahead. I will be putting the link somewhere. And anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later.
I didn't want you to get bored, so I was like, fuck it, give everybody guns! We lost half of our workforce in 3 days, but who gives a fuck?